Hey, it's me, Raika. Today we're going to have a look at the brand new event currently available, Midwinter Carnival. Now, this event is made up of four features: the Road to Freedom, Fight for Survival, Brilliant Outfit, and Roving Squad. Now, the Road to Freedom is a voyage of wonders where you can get fantastic rewards for your account. Then the fight for survival is bosses that you have to defeat along your journey by completing each of the particular storylines. And as we can see, there are four bosses that we are going to defeat. Now, the next event over here is the Brilliant Outfit. Now, this contains the new skins for Lucilla and for Liberta over here. Now, Liberta you will have to buy, and Lucilla you can acquire from the event called Roving Squad. So let's have a look at this particular event. So as we can see, these are the rewards that you can acquire from the epic chests. So you can acquire Lucilla's skin, and then you can acquire an awakened Eugene chest where you get a single copy of Eugene. And then you get a numerous amounts of common rewards, which includes summon scrolls for normal and faction scrolls, bait, Poe coins, a variety choice chest which includes gold, EXP, and dust. Then we get a couple of signature item upgrades, engraving materials, purple stones, more variety choice chests, blue stones, and those are all the fantastic rewards that you can acquire for your account. So let's head in and see what this adventure is all about. So when you start this particular event over here, the Roving Squad, you'll start in this block over here. Now, what you will have to do is talk to Eugene over here. And once you talk to Eugene, he'll give you a little quest where you need to complete the Dark Forest storyline. So you will need to head on down to over here to this section of the map, inflate this hot air balloon, and once you've inflated this hot air balloon, then you'll be transported to this particular section of the map. Now, you'll have to go around defeating numerous enemies scattered throughout here, as you can see. Then there are a couple of relics. Now, these relics will help you to defeat the bosses in the fight for survival quest chain over here. So these are the four bosses that I've mentioned. And each time you complete any of these various challenges scattered along here, you can get some of these fantastic rewards. So as you level up your warm winter, you can get a couple of normal scrolls, purple stones, a variety choice chest, which includes gold, EXP, and dust, and then a couple of time emblem tickets. And the final reward is Lucilla's skin once you have 1,500 of these warm winter tokens. Now, in addition, you also have to interact with various NPCs along the way. Now, they will give you clues as to what you need to do, what you need to complete, and which enemies you need to defeat. In addition, you'll also have these two extra events, the celebration register and the event rewards. So as we can see over here, you have to invite every single hero. So these are the invited heroes over here. Then we have also guest heroes. So these are the light bearers. This will also include any awakened heroes as well from these particular factions over here. Then we have the event rewards. So from here, you can see you can get an additional awakened Eugene choice chest where you can get an extra copy of Eugene. Then we have a bit of diamonds, stargazing tickets, Poe coins, a couple of signature item upgrades, bait, time emblem tickets, and in the final reward over here is a brand new frame from this particular event, the Midwinter Carnival frame. So let's have a look at this particular event. So let's move on. There we go, get your first reward. So from this over here, we can see that you'll need to have a key in order to access this gate. So let's head on over to the next area. All right, so let's pick up this reward. Perfect. Let's defeat this enemy over here. All right, so you've defeated that enemy. Now let's head on over to the next section over here. As you can see, we've got a couple of other enemies. So let's defeat this one and claim the reward behind them. All right, so let's do that. Perfect. All right, so let's head on over and defeat this enemy. However, we don't need to as we can easily walk around them. So let's pick up this particular quest item. Let's talk to the recruitment board over here. So now we need to inquire with the guard over here. Speak with the village guard. Let's defeat this enemy over here. So once we've defeated the village guard, now we will have entrance to this particular section of the map. Let's have a look at the Orchard Bodyguard over here. All right, so we've got another enemy that we have to defeat. Let's speak to the Forest Guard tent over here. So let's inspect this section over here. So now that you have helped Iran defeat Moriel over here, now we can use the hot air balloon to go back to the main section of the map. So we have completed this particular section. We've gotten a new hero added to our roster. So let's take this hot air balloon back. As we can see, a new guest has been added. So these are the additional guests. So a couple from the Light Bearers, Maulers, Graveborn, Hypergenes, and the Celestials over here. So let's speak to Eugene. Now he'll give us an additional quest where we can get more of these quests completed. So as we can see, now we can head on over to this place over here. Let's level it up. Perfect. Now this completes our levels over here. So as we can see, we can have more of these stars or warm winters tokens unlocked. So as we can see, our warm winter badge is now level 2. So now we can repair this place as well. So let's do that. So now we will invite these heroes to our area over here. Perfect. Now, if we level it up even higher, we can invite more heroes the further we go along this particular map over here. So let's speak to Gavus to give us more quests. So he's given us a couple of quests. Let's speak to Warwick. Now he'll give us additional quests along our journey. There we go. Issue a challenge. So let's issue a challenge to Titus. So now we can open this particular section over here. There we go. All right, that was a small little story that we encountered. Now we can go back to over here to speak to other characters along the way. So we'll get more and more quests the more heroes that we invite to this particular map over here. So as we can see, everyone is getting invited to enjoy the feast here. So this one opens in the next couple of hours. So each one of these hot air balloons will open every single couple of days until you have completed the entire event over here. So let's have a look at the fight for survival. So now we can challenge Moriel. And depending on how much damage we deal to Moriel, these are some of the additional rewards that we can acquire. So we can acquire a variety choice chest, a couple of summons, Poe coins, engraving materials, and bait over here. So we can have a look at the leaderboards and see how other players have done. So we can mix and match our heroes. So these are the heroes that they have used. So we can either use their particular formation or we can make our own team over here. So we have Awakened Belinda, then we have Palmer, then we have Jerome, then we have Damia, and then we have Liberta over here. Now let's choose our pet. There we go. We're going to choose this pet over here, and we can choose the heirlooms as well. So these are the relics that I mentioned previously. Now they will give us additional benefits while we are fighting this boss over here, and we can have a maximum of 3 relics per fight. So once we've chosen the relics, we can begin battle over here. So we can skip the animation and go immediately to the rewards over here. So as we can see, we need to deal more damage in order to acquire all of these rewards. So we have done only 14 billion damage. So we all need to deal more damage over here. So we have acquired most of the rewards. We are just missing the final reward over here. Then we can also have a look at the fortune chest where we will get additional rewards if our member from our guild or us has achieved a certain rank in the top 50, 200 or 1000 players in the entire world over here.